This text weaves a profound understanding of the Logos as the creative and organizing principle of Theos, emphasizing its centrality in divine creation, revelation, and the harmonious relationship between the divine and the natural universe. Below is an elaboration of key ideas, maintaining the mystical and theological depth you aim to convey. The Logos, the creative power of Theos. The term Logos derives from the Greek verb leggo, meaning to gather or to speak, encapsulating the unification of thought and its expression. Philosophically and theologically, Logos signifies the rational principle governing the cosmos, bridging the corporeal Theos and humanity. It is the active reasoning and creative power of Theos, manifesting his will and sustaining creation. The mystical meaning of Logos. Each letter in the Greek word logos carries symbolic significance, representing stages in the unfolding of Theos thought into creation. 1. Lambda, symbolic meaning, balance, unity, and harmony between the earthly and heavenly realms. Interpretation. Lambda symbolizes the unification of Theos intent into form, marking the transition of abstract thought into articulated creation. It emphasizes the corporeal Theos expressing his mind through the Logos, bridging the divine and creation in harmony. Omicron, symbolic meaning, wholeness, completeness, and cycles of existence. Interpretation. Omicron signifies the totality and completeness of the Logos, encapsulating the entirety of Theos intellect. It reflects the fullness of divine thought made tangible in the corporeal framework of creation through the vessel of Jesus. Symbolic meaning, grounding of divine intellect into form. Interpretation. Gamma represents the manifestation of Theos intellect within creation. It underscores that Theos is not formless but corporeal, and his reason, through the Logos, organizes creation into purposeful order. 4. Sigma. Symbolic meaning, integration and synthesis of divine thought within creation. Interpretation. Sigma illustrates how the Logos integrates and harmonizes all aspects of creation, reflecting the unity and coherence of Theos' will. It emphasizes the governing wisdom of Theos, expressed through his Logos. Numerical and mystical significance of Logos. The Greek numerical value of Logos is 373, a prime number symbolizing indivisibility and unity. 373 as prime reflects the indivisible nature of the Logos as an extension of Theos, existing beyond time and space while fully engaged in creation. Numerical breakdown. Lambda, 30, the divine interface with creation. Omicron, 70, completeness and wholeness. Gamma, 3, generative principles. Sigma, 200, wisdom unifying creator and creation. The indivisibility of 373 underscores the unity of Theos and his Logos, reflecting an eternal and unchanging principle rooted in corporeal divine substance. The Logos and Theos, unity without separation. The Logos is not a separate entity, but the mind and reasoning of Theos. It is the divine intellect, Theos' thought in action, that shapes and sustains the cosmos. As John writes, the Logos was with Theos, and Theos was the Logos, affirming their eternal and inseparable connection. The Logos is Theos' corporeal thinking, a dynamic force bridging divinity and creation. The Logos as the anointing spirit. The Logos is the anointing spirit, the creative and sustaining power of Theos. When Jesus is called the Christ, it means he was the perfect vessel for the Logos. The Logos resided in him fully, revealing Theos' mind, will, and nature. This union made Jesus the tangible manifestation of divine thought and action. Jesus did not pre-exist as the Logos, but was anointed by it, becoming the Christ. Through him, the Logos expressed the fullness of Theos, demonstrating that divine thought and corporeal action are inseparably connected. Eternal creation, Theos thinking the universe. Creation is not a past event, but an ongoing act of divine thought. The Logos, as the active reasoning of Theos, continually brings the universe into manifestation. The beginning is always now, as the eternal will of Theos operates beyond time. This ongoing creation reveals the Logos as the law of active reason, by which all things are harmonized. Through the Logos, the corporeal Theos manifests his mind, sustaining the fabric of the natural universe. Conclusion. The Logos is the living, dynamic mind of Theos, his creative and sustaining power expressed in creation. It is not a person, but the divine reason and wisdom that gives form to the universe. Jesus, as the vessel of the Logos, revealed Theos' nature and purpose to humanity, demonstrating the inseparable unity of divine thought and action. The Logos remains an eternal and unchanging principle, an emanation of the corporeal Theos that harmonizes and governs creation. Through it, Theos continually manifests his will, ensuring that creation reflects his divine order and purpose.